FM 102.2 Auckland.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Kiwi.
23 minutes past 8. Yes, still to come on the festival calendar for 2010 is Splore. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. In a lovely wee park just south of Auckland, kind of in south of Auckland, really. Splore.net is where you'll find all the deets on the festival itself. But it's obviously also about music, but it's also about the performing arts and the visual arts as well. One of the artists exhibiting at Splore is Christian Nicolson, and he joins me on the line this morning. Morning, Christian.
Good morning.
Now, have you exhibited at a music festival before? Or is this a new?
No, I've never done that before.
No. But the one thing I have noticed with you, Christian, is that your artwork seems to get bigger and bigger. You know?
Yeah, they have.
And you're I suppose multidiscipline as well, in that you're a painter, but you also deal in sculpture as well.
Yeah, and a bit of photography and whatever else that happens to come along.
Yeah, I suppose whatever you fancy that week, I suppose.
That's right. Yeah.
What are you doing this year at Splore?
Well, it's kind of a mixture between photography and sculpture. What I'm doing is a whole lot of life-size photographic type cutouts of people in the nude, and that's basically it. Really, you're going to be walking along seeing a whole bunch of naked people.
Wow!
Just hanging out and showing their bottoms.
Could get a bit freaky at certain times of
it could
the day or night, I suppose.
Someone could mistake one for being a real person.
What was what was your what was your thoughts behind that? Why have you decided to do that?
Well, last year for the past couple of years, I've been working on my childhood as a theme for most of my work. The last exhibition I had was all about children's stories that a lot of us used to listen to when we were kids on the radio on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And one of those stories was Bad Jelly the Witch, which, a lot of us should know.
Yes.
It's a wonderful story.
Yeah.
And one of the famous lines in that was when Dolboot the Giant, the little mouse ran up his trousers, nibbled at his belt, and his trousers fell down. He said, "Oh, I'm showing my bare bottom," and he ran away to Bare Bottom Land. So that's sort of where that was the inspiration, I guess, behind this. Was I always liked the idea of Bare Bottom Land.
Yeah.
This sort of land in the middle of the wilderness where everyone was just showing their bare bottoms. So that sort of led me to doing, to creating a Bare Bottom Land.
Yeah.
Also, I'm kind of I'm just starting to explore the idea of nudity and our sort of just general prudishness that we have in New Zealand, and everyone's a bit afraid of showing their bare bottom or the other end as well. So I'm just sort of bringing both those ideas together, and yeah.
Do you think we're more prudish than many other countries?
Well, I think everybody's pretty much more prudish than the Europeans. They're pretty easy to get their clothes off. Australians are a lot more loose than us. I think New Zealanders are. I mean, when I was a kid, you used to always see a pair of hooters on the beach, but these days I think things are really tightened up. It's really hard to see a couple of white pointers on the beach.
Which is odd when you think about it, because we think we're more open to things as time has gone on.
I know,
but and we're more likely to see bare breasts on TV.
Yeah.
Than we are in real life.
But I think New Zealanders are really shy, and they, if you see them getting changed at the beach, they go to so much effort and difficulty just to keep their towel around them. And I watch them getting changed, and it's like, God, that's such hard work. They're just trying to negotiate this pair of togs, and I just sort of stand behind my door and whip down my shorts and on my wetsuit sort of thing. So
yeah,
I don't worry about my bum, but obviously everyone else is a little bit more shy when it comes to that. It was quite hard getting models. But
oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder about that these days. How easy it is to get the life drawing models.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. Or is it life drawing? Have you done those classes before?
Yeah, I've done plenty of things with life drawing, and I did a life drawing. I did a lot of life drawing when I was studying. That was about 15 years ago, and then I went to a life drawing class last year, and lo and behold, it was the same model, that I had. So there's obviously a small...
Just a bit older.
Yeah, that's right. He hadn't aged much, actually. It was quite surprising, but there's obviously not that big a pool of models that they're still going.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
so maybe we could find some spontaneous nudity going on at Explore.
Probably will.
Who knows, potentially. But from your artworks, we're definitely going to see that. And is it part of a wider program, Explore, that you're part of?
Yeah, I mean, there's 21 artists in total, and there's an arts trail as part of the festival. So, I mean, I don't think it's a trail as such, but there's a whole lot of artists doing their own thing. They've put up some installation of some sort. I guess it's mainly sculpture, and so that if you're cruising around, you'll get to see it all, I guess, because if you're there for 3 days, there's going to be a lot to see and do, and art's part of it. So
yeah.
And it's the first for me. Like I said, I've never been involved in a music festival, and it sounds really cool.
I tell you what, I'm just browsing your website at the moment, christiannicholson.co.nz, and there's some great pictures of previous artworks that you've done, and one of them that I quite fancy on, because I'm a little bit nerdy when it comes to aviation, is your life-size balsa wood Spitfires on Waiheke Island.
Yeah, that was a task and a half. That was just basically I was wanting to bring one of my childhood toys to life size.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, everything you play with kind of brings on this sort of real sense of you're in that plane or whatever. So I was trying to bring to life that fantasy, and so I did recreate the little balsa wood Spitfire, but as a life size scale.
So cool.
So it's 11-meter wingspan, and
You'll be quite keen to see the new telly show that's starting up. I think it's going to be on 3. One of the guys behind what is it? So the Top Gear.
Oh yeah.
And
I heard about that.
Bringing toys to
life. I should give him a call, because they're in town, I think. So
yeah.
So he might be interested in that, because it's a huge beast of a sculpture.
Is it still on Waiheke Island?
No, it was only up for that sculpture on the golf thing, which was 2 or 3 weeks long in January last year. So it's in storage, waiting to be sold, or I just had to sort of wear out the winter without getting it damaged. But yeah, it's pretty cool. If anyone wants to look at it, it's on the website.
Yeah,
so.
and there's also another one you did up at Fort Takapuna.
Yeah, that was the Japanese Zero. That was the first one I did. That was made out of solid macrocarpa, and that was a crashed Zero that had crashed head first into the ground, supposedly shot down by the Spitfire, which has got a little look. If you look closely on the Spitfire, you see a little Japanese flag, which is his kill mark. So
nice reference.
Yeah, but you can see that the Zero on Highway 16 if you're driving to the north, taking the alternative route.
Yep.
Past Helensville, it's on the side of the road in a sculpture park.
Oh, it's not the one Kaukopakoppa.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well with a visit. And there's the garden centre there as well.
Yeah, there's a garden centre and there's a sculpture gardens there, and mine's sort of right next to the highway. So a lot of people give me a call and say, "Hey, you saw that bloody plane of yours?" So,
yeah.
Yeah. No, it looks kind of cool.
Oh, Christian, really nice to chat, and nice to know you're doing so well. And the website, christiannicholson.co.nz, shows that you've got stuff going on all over the place. It's very cool.
Oh yeah, well, keep them busy.
Yeah. Splore.net is the other website as well, where you'll see all the other artists who are going to be exhibiting at Splore, and get your tickets and all that kind of stuff. Good-o. Thanks,
cool.
Christian.
All right.
Right. Well, we'll see you at Splore.
You probably will.
It's 8:33. Track now from George and Queen. This is called Hut 234.